years old from Florida, so I'm also an East Coaster. Certainly not a little bit south of everybody else, it sounds like. Looking forward to playing. Thanks for the welcome.
Absolutely. Happy to have you here. You could send your weather my way year-round, and I'd be happy.
I don't know. We're not getting quite warm enough down here quite yet.
We're supposed to have a freeze this weekend. I don't know what's going on.
I saw that. That's crazy.
It's 89 today.
Yeah, I'm in cold. It's crazy.
I just planted things. No.
All right, Thorig. Mike.
The only answer is to Thunderpants.
Thunderpants? If you would have answered that, that would have been funny. I'm guessing he's OSC. Oh, wait till he gets back and we'll do our quick recap, which won't be very, very long at all since we're right in the middle of the what?
I had the headphones off for a minute. Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, you're fine. It's your turn. Introduce yourself.
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Mike, 36, also West Coast. I play a lot of these. Sometimes I get my characters confused, and I'm sorry if I mistake you for someone else.
He's not a dwarf. That's the problem in this campaign.
Yeah? I hope he's not an orc.
Yeah, that's true. I've been known to take swings at teammates before.
That is true. It wasn't his fault, though.
Also wasn't an orc.
Also wasn't an orc.
You tried to kill. Yeah.
So did you. Thank you very much.
I killed the person I saw at.
Yeah. Just
That is
saying.
true.
Okay. Last we were here, you guys came to this camp of bandits. You lured some of them off on the pretense of getting a shiny item and bringing it back to the camp because the camp was going to go out and do a raid and it was supposed to turn the tide of the raid, except for then you killed all of them. And then you went back and attacked the camp proper after those four were lured away. You took the orc, what did you take? The orc, 2 goblins, and the ogre. And then, of course, the one that you killed before you could make it back to camp. Tyrell's a little bloody. Tyrell's also not here tonight, so they'll just take the dodge action. I don't see Nick's in the chat yet, and they're off with the pony, so that's alright. We're in the middle of combat, folks. So I'm just going to turn the combat music back on, and we're at the top of the turn order. And I will post that to the OOC.
Perfect. I was about to ask. I'm like, I can't remember the turn order.
Turn down Kanku if it's crazy.
Yeah, if it's blowing your eardrums out, you just right click and turn the slider down. There you go. Alright, top of the turn order is me. Giant spider. What are you standing on top of, Abigail?
How am I last? We need to roll again.
I took a screenshot. You were last. Alright, here we go. Spider turns at you. Big old mandibles dripping with poison and tries to bite you. Oh. Rolling damage.
Bite me.
Yeah, bit Abigail. It's a nat 20. Alright, it matters what's poison and what's not.
Sure does.
Okay.
And also, Thorg reaches out and blocks a chunk of the bite with his shield.
Okay. Well, let's say you got your shield in the way of the spicy parts and you blocked the 11 points of poison, because that was exactly how much poison. So after that 11, it was 22 total, so that's 11 Half of that, rounded down, is 5 piercing damage. Wow, I tried to take a chunk out of you. Spider's fangs hurt, rears back, it's angry.
How many total was it?
5.
5 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 total damage. Invictus, you're up.
Okie dokie. Just looking for my weapon.
I don't think you dropped it.
Okay. If I go south of the Abigail, is that an advantage on the floor?
If you go right here, it is. Yep.
I can't do that because the spider will get attack on me then.
Yeah. Then nope.
You could
You
probably
have, you have advantage on the spider with Thorig, though.
Okay, I'll take a swing at the spider.
Okay.
I got
That
11.
that will miss.
advantage.
Oh, you have advantage though.
Oh, that's right.
So you're good.
If you can't figure it out, I'm new to this game, so.
You're doing great. Yeah. Only this version though. That'll hit.
Yeah, one of the few of us with advanced D&D cred.
Yeah.
Else.
Not
I
a,
wish I had that 20.
so that advantage button is if you want to roll the advantage attack. That's not your damage. You gotta find that elsewhere.
There we go.
Ow. Still. 11 damage to Spider 1.
Can I do savage attacker?
Yes. Once per turn.
Okay, that one's better.
We'll stay with the 11. It's still angry. As you're at. What?
Looks like my ex deserves to be angry.
Okay, I will be using Firebolt at Wolf 4.
Alright. Don't miss.
Mean.
Ooh.
That'll miss. but not so bad it hits somebody else. Alright.
Abigail calls out, "What you aiming at?"
This
The
goblin's
stupid
gonna,
wolf, it moves!
this goblin's gonna pop it out and go, "Did not!" and fire at Abigail. With. Oh, no, not that. With the short bow. Here we go. 16.
That'll miss.
Damn it! And he pops back behind the tent for cover. Tyrell takes the dodge action. Wolf 4. Seeing Invictus over there. Well, no, actually Abigail looking juicy at advantage between the spider is gonna attack you. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
3 points of piercing, so 1. It's like trying to tear down a flesh wall. Wolf 2 is dead. Thorig, you're up.
Moves his hunter's mark to the spider 1. Slips over here. Swears an oath that he's going to kill this spider. It's now his enemy.
Okay, the other spider's gonna attack you.
Oh, that's right. He was up there still. Alright, cool. I'll take it.
That's a 19.
With my shield up, that is my AC.
Okay, so it hits. 16 damage. Does piercing or poison matter?
Poison should be halved.
Okay, alright, so 7 rounded to half, rounded down, 4 poison.
7 rounded on street.
3 poison. And 9 piercing. So 12 total.
Alright. With my one-handed warhammer, I'm gonna knock the spider silly. Or try to.
Alright, at advantage. Do you have his character in yet?
Yeah.
Panama?
Yep.
I don't. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Alright, 13. That's spider 1. Critically wounded.
Damn it, so close. I think I used my action and bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. Spider 2, since its meal just left it. It's gonna hop up on top of here. No, over here. And attack Abigail. $24.
Yep, hits.
Alright. Okay, 7 poison. And 2 piercing. So 9 total.
Alright.
You bloody yet?
Still not bloodied.
Alright. Wolf 1 is dead. Abigail, you're up.
Alright, Abigail looks at the wolf with derision, turns around and attacks the spiders with reckless attack with her great axe.
You have advantage on 1. Oh, I know why you're doing it. Never mind.
Before she does that, she's going to throw life-giving force at Thorig.
Okay.
Little 5 temporary hit points. And first attack on, or the attack on Spider 1.
Alright. That'll hit.
Gonna re-roll Savage Attacker. That's better.
Yeah.
And then I'll cleave onto Spider 2. 14.
I believe that hits. Hang on. Up, up, up. Yep, just meets. Barely.
And just 6.
Okay, so 15 on 1. Tell me how that one dies.
I chop it right into the crate, and so there's bits of spider just all smashed into the wood.
Nice. Squish. All right. Okay, CL, give me a strength saving throw.
That would be on
Absolutely.
general tab about halfway down.
Yes.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. All right. That was your action. You are free. I'm going to pop you in the tent you're in. So you still have your bonus action and your movement. And you are in that tent right down there. The big one.
Wonderful. Is there anybody? Is there anything else in the tent with me as I break free?
There's a chest, some sleeping rolls, some bed rolls. There's, the rope that you just kind of broke free from. but there's no people. Just kind of closed tent flaps.
Great. And I can hear the chaos of battle outside, I assume.
Yeah, and you can hear this one squealing back here quite a bit closer than the rest of it as it hides behind the tent there.
That's a goblin? I'm seeing.
Yes.
Very good. And I have, do I have all my equipment? I have all my equipment with me, I assume.
You know that it's locked in that chest.
Ah, okay, very good. So,
You got clothes and a
movement,
dagger. They didn't
bonus
get out of
action.
your boot.
Great. See, I was gonna take his dagger and he's gonna try and, if you allow me, bonus action, try and open the chest.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand with your dagger. At disadvantage.
Absolutely. How
Uh,
do I
same-
roll disadvantage?
You just roll twice.
Just roll twice. 10-4.
I don't think it needs to roll twice now.
It's a disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an 8.
Well, your dagger's not broken, but that chest isn't giving up the goods.
Yeah, no, very good. Happy to sit and work on it as I'm alone in the tent, just keeping an eye out.
Perfect. All right. All right, back at the top of the turn order. Invictus, you're up first.
I'm going to turn my attention to number 4, the wolf.
All right.
15.
That'll hit. Ow.
Oh no.
I guess a 7.
2-1 or 1-2 though. That's important.
I'll do 2-1.
All right, it is bloody. All right, Azrael, you're up.
Again, she's going to send, well, maybe not at Wolf 4. We're going to go for Spider 2, but we're going to do Firebolt.
All right.
Gotta find it. There we go. At Spider 2.
That'll hit.
Nasty.
You guys should see this mote of fire. Smack into the spider.
No, wait, not next.
Close. 8. Nice. All right. It's bloody. A little goopy, a little gritty, a little acidy. Well, poisony. It's drippy.
My turn.
All right. What's the distance on my bow?
8320.
80 what?
8320.
Okay. All right. This one's gonna pop out after it watched your firebolt hurl at one of the stronger companions, and he's gonna just go surrender and shoot at you, Azrael. That's a 21. That'll hit for 5 piercing damage. And then,
Crap. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be bloodied, apparently.
oh, yeah. Are you able to click yourself and bloody yourself?
Yep.
There you go. Nice. All right, and then he's going to kind of cackle. Hit ya! And then he's going to start running away.
I'm critical at this point.
Yeah. Bet you
But-
are.
I do believe I get to. Is Hellish Rebuke only one time per long rest? I thought I had the ability to.
I think you get one free use, and then after that, it's your spell slots.
Yeah.
For that attack, the goblin was out of range of your Hellish Rebuke by about 5 feet.
And then he is going to bonus action hide after he runs away from you.
Dirty. Okay, fine. I'll just suck it up.
Dun, 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 dun. He is, crunching around in this tree back here, which everyone's passive perception can see unless you've got worse than a 6. All right, cool. Tyrell dodges. Wolf 4. It's gonna go. It's gonna try and bite you, Invictus.
It's not nice.
And here we go. Bite. That's 8.
No.
Okay. Well, I tried. Thorig, you're up.
Dorig's gonna underhand golf swing Spider 2. And before he swung, he swore his oath of enmity on him. That's a free action.
Makes sense. The spider does not recognize your god.
I'm just gonna lay on hands on myself, all 15.
Okay.
And that's my turn, staying still.
Okay. Spider's gonna go after you again, Abigail. Got that sweet, sweet advantage, and you're coming apart one chunk at a time.
Yeah, but
Can I retcon move myself, or is it too late?
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Right here.
21.
yeah, that hits.
Yeah. All right. 4 poison. And 9. Half rounded down. 4 poison and 4 piercing. Not that it matters, because he intercepted all 8.
You get a grin from Abigail as you knock the spider's mandibles away.
You have my shield.
And you have my axe.
And you have my brother. Abigail, you're up.
She is going to. She saw that goblin run away. And she's going to take off for the goblin. That'll be 60 feet with a dash.
Okay. You didn't disengage first, right?
No, it sure didn't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bite at you at advantage with the spider and the wolf.
Yeah, maybe didn't think that through.
Spider got a 15,
It misses.
and the wolf is a... Oh, glad I get advantage. Oh. 1 or a 2, a 6? No. Alright, you're free to run.
Abigail spins out of the way. 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that's 12 squares at
Yep.
60 feet. Can I see him with passive perception?
Yeah, he got a 4. Well, 6, yeah.
Alright, Abigail.
He's kind of hunkered down, like, at the side of a tree, but, like, the wrong side of the tree. Like, he was pretty sure he was hidden, but it was the wrong side of the camp.
Alright, I'm a bonus action, extend my rage, and end a turn.
Okay. Alright, CL, you're up.
So Ciel's still staring at this chest, and now he's wondering how sturdy this chest looks.
Looks like a typical wooden chest, one of the kind of domed tops with a padlock on the outside.
So I guess he's wondering if that padlock looks like he'd have a better chance of breaking it than picking it, trying to work with his dagger.
With a dagger, probably. Rusty old lock that doesn't look like it's going to come open super easy.
So I'd like to maybe try rolling strength this time as opposed to sleight of hand to try and wedge the dagger and break the lock.
Okay, go ahead.
The athletics.
Athletics, and it won't be at disadvantage.
Great.
Don't get in that one. Don't get in that one. Okay.
That's
10 was what
10.
you needed. That was the DC. Congratulations.
The
you
lock
get that
breaks.
dagger, yeah, all the way in there, wedge it, and poof, pops it open. Lock breaks. All your good,
No.
lovely gears inside, along with a few other things. Couple
Ooh,
of
what
potions
few other things?
and a note.
All right, we're definitely pocketing the note for later. He's in get out of here mode. He's just broken out of the ropes. Not gonna take a moment to read the note. He's gonna throw on the rest of his.
It take you about 10 minutes to get your armor on.
Oh, great, solid, yeah.
Studded leather.
Then
I'll
just
look
gonna start throwing my armor on.
It's studded leather. Codium says maybe not quite 10 minutes, but probably longer than this battle's gonna take.
Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough. I'm hearing all the commotion outside, and as far as I know, whatever's going on out there, it's not happening in here. So I got a minute. I'm gonna be tossing my armor on, I'm getting rigged up.
Perfect. 1 minute, 10 rounds. That's how long it'll take your armor.
Yeah, 10 full.
All right, Invictus.
I'm gonna try to finish off the wolf.
Here we go. If you move right here, it's advantage with Tyrol.
Okay. 15 and
Take the 22. That'll hit. All right. Nice. Yeah, I'll take the 13. It's dead. How'd you kill it?
a two-hander across the back.
Okay, any bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna head south to help out.
How much movement does he have as a dwarf?
Look, so the bonus move is a full 30 or
You moved 5 feet already, so you got the rest left.
okay, it's 5 more.
Yep. Okay, Azriel, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. It's just the one dude, right? The goblin.
And this spider.
Oh, I didn't even see the spider.
It's not surprising. It's covered in both the other spider's guts, its own blood, a couple of corpses around it. It's not looking good, as.
And from this direction, I'm less likely to hit anybody other than poor Sorig if I do that. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do firebolt at the spider.
That will hit. Nice. Okay. It's not looking good. It's looking really bad. Almost critical. This goblin is going to kind of curse at you and go, "I'm leaving, asshole!" And it's going to bonus action disengage. And then it is going to dash away. So 5, 10, I'm going to turn the grid on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think it only has 5 spaces, so back 2. Alright. Tyrell dodges. Thorig, you're up.
I'm gonna finish off the spider, or try to anyway. But first,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark on it. And one-handed hammer swing.
Okay. That'll hit. And tell me how it dies.
It just hit the abdomen and it goes splat and just pins it to the ground. Now I'm gonna run 30 feet this way. And up here.
Perfect. Okay. Abigail, you're up.
Abigail can't get. Well, it's 60 feet away, so I could get 30 feet from it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna throw a javelin.
Okay, and it's not hidden or behind any cover. It didn't have any actions left for that.
Reckless attack. Still a strength roll, so I can still use that.
Yep.
It's gonna say great axe, but it's the same thing.
That'll hit.
10 piercing damage.
Don't kill me! It's dead. That was 10, right? Yeah. Yep. Exactly 10 hit points.
Nice.
Alright, end combat. You are back to free action, folks.
Abigail calls back to Invictus. I got this one, no worries. And she walks over to it and drags it back to the camp.
Just when I thought I could bring out my longbow.
Anyone got a knife? Or an axe or a sword? I need a sharp blade.
I got a sword.
Perfect. Let me cut the head off this spider real quick.
I'll give him a great sword.
Yeah, you need a roll.
Roll me an attack, please.
I'm just using Warhammer, it'd be the
Yeah.
same.
Yep. Alright, you have a spider head.
Thank you. I wipe the guts off the blade and hand it back to Invictus.
Thank you.
CL.
Real.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Asriel's gonna come stumbling out of the forest and just looks half dead and like falls to her knees.
Oh, you've seen better days?
Sure have.
Would you like my potion of healing?
I would love one. Thank you.
So, DM, am I all kitted up at this point?
You are.
Okay, so if
Yep.
that is the case, I think CL comes rushing out of the tent that he was previously trapped in, just giving a big war cry, ready to join the battle.
Oh, looks like we're not done yet, boys.
No. Hello?
CL kind of looks around and does not see the spiders, or wolves, or bugbears that he was expecting to see. Instead, sees y'all and just kind of lowers his scimitar.
Go ahead and describe for them what they see as you come charging out, CL, for your character.
You see a tall human, red of hair, in leather armor, with a hatchet in one hand and a scimitar in the other. Come charging out, ready to fight something, and not finding anything to fight. He kind of lowers his weapons as he looks around at the party that's gathered here.
Heather shakes out her manacles. Were you asleep when we killed your friends, or what?
No, you got it all wrong. These are no friends of mine.
That's exactly what a desperate man would say. A 4.5-foot dwarf who's almost as wide as he is tall, carrying a shield and a warhammer, says to you, "My Leaky or Bane?"
DM, is there a roll that I could make to see which answer is not going to get me
Insight, right?
on the wrong side of the party here?
Roll me both an insight and a history roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to do that. Insight.
How's your elbow doing?
And history. Wait a minute. History can save me. Wait a minute.
Okay, insight tells you that you're not sure with this group what the right answer is, but history tells you that Bane is definitely, like, you've heard that name all around this camp. It's who the bandits were trying to spread the word of and kind of doing some intimidation to get people to worship Bane. And you don't know a ton. Well, and actually, you're a ranger, aren't you? Yeah. You know plenty about my Leaky. She's the goddess of the forest, of rangers, of druids, of things, plants, nature.
Great. CL looks to the dwarf and answers proudly, standing up a little bit straighter. I serve Malaki, and I'll have no talk of Bane here. That's what got the rest of these into trouble.
Such passion.
It's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
pull up a seat, tell us your tale. I lower the warhammer and go sit by the fire.
I'm gonna go to Abigail and give her my greater healing potion.
Oh. Sorry, can you not tell the ladies apart?
I can't tell the dwarves apart.
All these dwarves look the same.
Apparently all the women do too. That's Asriel.
All he has to say is the red one, and we all know who he's talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
On top of everything that Thorig described himself as here, he's also covered in blood and bug guts.
As CL moves easily towards the fire, noticing that Thorig's put his hammer down, he's gonna sheath his weapons, and look at Thorig. Are you injured? Did you gain wounds in this battle?
I'm fine, relatively speaking. I'd check on the red one and the quiet one over there. It's okay, guys. I gave him an ocular pat down. He's okay. I wouldn't say he's one of us, but he doesn't seem to care for Bane.
No Bane fan here. Absolutely not. You, and I look to, look to Terrell. Have you been injured?
I'm fine.
She doesn't. She doesn't talk very much sometimes.
Uh-huh. Well, if there is someone who's been injured, I have some skill with healing.
Oh, damn.
Just thought I would offer. You all
Yeah.
don't seem to be in the group of people that tied me up in the tent, so happy to help.
Abigail walks up to you. Sure. I had some spiders try to take some bites out of me earlier, and you see some acid burns and festering wounds.
Kind of.
CL.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, just while you're doing that, no, you're good. You kind of see a couple more party members, a horse and a tabaxi who's got his hood drawn, come out of the forest and join the party. Now, go
Is your horse injured? I certainly have a lot of experience with horses. Is your horse injured? I could help the horse.
Well, not gonna lie, we left it out in the rain for a night. It's probably not injured, but it's really mad at us.
Perhaps we could start this fire and let it warm.
So I'll get you up to speed here. We walked by a grove that was absolutely desecrated by these Bane worshippers. There we met a stag. Turned out to be the goddess Myliki, and told us there's a war between her and Bane. And most of us have chosen the side of Myliki. Hence why we're here crushing these Bane worshippers. Whether or not you want to keep coming with us, or if you just want to leave at the next town, is up to you.
These bandits captured me along the roadside. I'm not even sure which town is closest or where we are. I was headed, sort of just wandering. Not sure where I was going, but I would travel with a group if it was safer on these roads.
We are just east of Alliston's Hold, and we're on our way back to Everland. We found a group of bandits on the road ourselves, and then there was we took care of them. We did. We took care of them, and we tracked them out to this camp. So hopefully, the next person that walks down that road alone will be safe.
I wouldn't trust Alliston's Hold, though. They've chosen the side of Bane, whether willingly or unwillingly.
I had not realized that this region had become so war-torn between the two. Surely there's something that someone can do to stop such a terrible conflict.
Well, I'm the last person from Diplomatic. I believe the only solution is hammering and caving in the skulls of all the Bane worshippers. But others in the party disagree to my methods.
I think we came around to your side eventually. We left some heads on pikes, and that felt weird. It felt better to kill him in the blood of battle than to kill him in cold blood.
I may have a solution for Alliston's Hold that doesn't involve killing them all.
Now that would be a first. What do you have?
We march them to the desecrated grove and say, this is what you've chosen. Rethink your lives. And then leave them there to contemplate the decision they've made.
So we're taking this guy with us? What is everybody's thought?
Yeah, you're welcome to stay as far as I'm concerned.
What's your profession?
I'm a sailor by trade. I was making my way from the last port of call to somewhere else. I needed to be somewhere else. I don't have much profession beyond fighting and finding my way, but I'm certainly happy to travel with this group. Certainly happy to make it past these next bit of roads with you all. I don't know if it'll help at all, but where they were keeping me in that tent back there, I found this note. And I pull out the note that the DM gave me a moment ago.
Azrael is going to be very fiery in, like, her skin is on fire, her eyes are flashing vibrantly yellow. If you guys trust him, then I suppose I'll stand back.
Okay. We're gonna maybe hold the note out to you, Abigail, ma'am, if you would like this note, as opposed to maybe I think it'll burn is my only worry.
She might warm up to you. Well, she will if you stick around, but it goes slow. Let me take a look. What?
I'm just watching you read it.
That's a pretty good roll.
Nat 20. Even with the -1.
Nice. Invictus, you found that goblet that I put in loot in your tent with that 6. That was the only thing in it. Didn't find much as you were rooting around.
Abigail reads through the note and then just kind of shakes her head and looks up and around at the party. They seem to be sowing chaos. For the purpose of sowing chaos. I don't... It says something about Red Viper. Kind of refers to this figure in the past tense. Well, if we had any second thoughts on this camp, it's I'm glad we burned it to the ground.
CL holds his hands up and goes, "Look, I had no quarrel with these. They took me and tied me up in that tent, and I heard the battle. I don't have any misgivings about which side you lot are on. I'm just happy to go along."
Okay, the goblins down from up above. There were goblins up above. I dragged them down.
Thank you.
I'm also going to search the dead bodies for any kind of clues, especially the leader-looking types.
Okay, Ditch already got checked, so I'm going to move him down here just in a done pile. I think he's the only body that's been looted so far. There's these other ones from up at the other fight. Might as well move him down here since Abigail moved him nicely.
What time in the day is it?
It is, let's see, you left the grove, which was morning, so it's still early afternoon, late morning, early afternoon.
I will
I don't
take
know.
that healing from you if you're still offering.
Oh, absolutely. CL looks over your wounds and kind of goes in his pack and pulls out some poultices, bandages, that sort of thing, and I cast Cure Wounds on you. which is 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
There's a roll button there to the right of that, and then you can check off a first level spell slot.
There we go.
I'm gonna use an hour to short rest unless someone objects.
No, between all these bodies you've got to loot, unless somebody doesn't want you to, you're going to be here for over an hour.
So, Abigail, you get back 9 HP from the tending.
Abigail stretches and smiles. Thank you. That's quite nice. I don't like spiders. I'm more hardy against a lot of creatures, and spiders aren't. Not one of them.
Well, no, normally they come a little bit smaller than these here. These are quite large.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a bit rested up. If you, I don't know, do you want to head back to Everland or go and teach that town a lesson? I'll leave it up to you all to decide. We should probably notify the town, someone there, about this Bane threat. Take that note with us.
Notify Alliston's Hold of the Bane threat?
Oh, no. If we go back to Alliston's Hold, I'm chaining everyone and dragging them to that grove they desecrated.
I would say there's some bigger fish to fry. That city, I don't see them as problematic as this camp for one. I think we'd spend our time better if we brought the news back and found a better target to crack.
Agreed. I mean, I'm all about vengeance and all, but no need to go out of our way to teach a lesson.
Yeah, that kid's gonna piss himself if he sees you again.
Yep, for added measure, I won't be cleaning off his blood or guts. Well, maybe for my face, but excuse me, I'm gonna go find water.
Right by your mouth, there's a little bit. Okay.
Thorig, did you identify either of those items you found on the short rest, the great sword or the trident?
I'd probably identify the trident.
Okay, cool. It's a trident +1.
Any water nearby in buckets like that one the guy carried back, or?
Yeah, there's... go ahead and roll me a perception check as you're walking around the camp. See how far you gotta search. Okay, there are water buckets in this tent, and this one has a basin.
Nick says deafened and muted right now.
He said he was just
No one's
listening
drinking
to the
this water
recording.
anymore.
But he's deafened. He can't hear us.
Oh. Why is he deafened?
Oi, does anyone need some fresh water? I can probably purify this mess that I made.
I still have a skin from that string we found.
Alright.
Yeah, I topped off as well.
Invictus, from that roll that you have, you found a pair of boots. And they are magical.
Okay, I'll put it towards the party loot for now.
Oh, check out this greatsword, Invictus. Might be an upgrade for you, if you want to take some time studying it.
We should long rest all at once.
Yeah,
Or short rest all
take
at once.
a
Not
look
this
at it.
one person thing, because that's weird.
Everybody has the chance to have a short rest while you're here doing things. So if you want to kick back and rest and look at an item or try to identify it, you have time to identify one. Azrael, off of this guy here, digging around in his pockets, you find a little tan bag, and you feel magic coming off of it. It's unidentified.
So short rest, can I check out the great sword and get my second one back?
Yeah. Azrael, go ahead and roll me an attack on the body.
We're doing looting. We're doing a whole bunch on the short rest. Like looting, eating, and identifying
It'll
items.
probably be a little bit longer than 1 hour, but I'm giving you
You
an hour
okay
for
there,
that.
lass?
Nat 20.
Well, you get heroic inspiration for that, and your dagger goes straight into the guy's heart.
No. No, I'm not okay. He hurt me.
Well, if you plan on eating them, I suggest you go for the extremities. Less chance of getting sick. The legs, the arms. Avoid the brain. Too many parasites in there.
The marrow too. Yeah, not the marrow. Liver's good though.
And you want to
Don't
cook
plan
it.
on eating him. I just wanted to stab him. Sorry.
Okay, it looked like you're trying to fillet him for a meal.
Abigail wants to identify that great sword while we're sitting and resting.
Cool. It's a +1 as well.
Oh. Invictus, you've been swinging the great sword a while. You interested? Looks really nice.
Yeah, I can take it. Anybody want a regular great sword? That or actually.
Nah, I'd sell that.
Party, yeah, put it party loot, maybe sell it later.
You know what I'm looking for? 2 light weapons, 1 in each hand. I feel like just holding the shield's a waste. I want to hit with both hands.
I saw 3 minutes ago, no, more like an hour ago, I saw you surrounded by wolves and spiders. I think that shield was quite useful.
Is a scimitar light weapon?
I don't know, maybe, staying up as long as I do isn't as useful as dropping people faster. I'll test it out. I haven't had a drink in over a day. And I feel great.
Sober, huh?
It's like I can think clearly instead of just swearing I'm gonna do this or that.
Yeah. See, I'll roll me an animal handling as you introduce yourself. I think if Thor wasn't off doing something, he'd warn you she bites. She sniffs you, kind of nuzzles you, lips a little bit at your braid, kind of looks like a carrot at first, sniffs, and then licks your hand.
You have quite a way with Evie. She has nipped fingers more than once.
Well, it's settled then. If Evie likes him, then I like him.
Yeah, but I've never said horses are too smart.
Half the time, I don't even like the pony.
There.
Yeah, the pony's only been with us for not even a 10-day.
If anybody else wants to use some of your time to identify, there's boots and a bag still that could be identified. And 2 potions.
I think there's 3 of us that could still do it above board. I did 1, Abigail did 1.
Yep. So Invictus,
I-
CL, and Az.
Yeah, I can do one.
Okay, what do you want to identify, Invictus? The
I'll
boots,
go-
the bag, or a potion?
I'll go for the bag.
Okay. It is a tan bag of tricks.
I'll go for the potion.
There's a lot to read there. Which potion? As the red or the brown potion?
Red, because I'm red.
Cool. It is a greater healing potion.
You might
Holy
want to hold on
shit.
to that one. You kind of needed the last one.
That bag.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. That was a above board comment. You go ahead.
Oh, I heard somebody say that I had to take the last potion, the healing potion, and I feel like it would do more good if everybody else had it, because I'm more on range with my belly.
It'll be on the loot list to mark. You just drank the last one. CL, there are brown boots, and there is still a brown potion to identify.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can take a look at that potion if you guys want somebody to take a look. I don't know how accurate I can be, but I can give it an old shot. Kind of picks it up and sniffs it. You want an investigation or what would you like, DM?
I don't need anything. It just takes an hour.
Oh, well, sure. Then I'll take the hour and take a look.
It's a potion of climbing.
Oh, now this here looks like some prime potion of climbing, y'all.
That will be useful. What should we do with this camp? I feel like burning it down a bit, but that does seem a little bit over eager.
If you burn it down, they might also warn their allies too.
I mean, I do like fire, but
Have they got allies around here?
Yes.
potentially.
There is a network of bandits. Red Viper, that the name of the note is it might be one of the leaders of the organization. But yes, there's quite a few groups like this.
And above board, Jack had told you guys to go find Agog, and you did not find Agog. You found Didge.
Who's Jack?
Knowing what Dorig knows,
Jack
he
was
said,
the bandit.
you know, when I spoke to them before we ambushed the first lot, they said they were going to hit all the villages. I don't know what direction, though. So there may be more of these bandits that are going to meet later tonight and attack a village close by. We know it's not going to be Alliston's hold.
CL, roll me a history check.
Absolutely. History. There you go. That's a fun.
You were kind of out of it while you were held in there, but you're
New to
pretty
the area,
sure.
new to the area.
Yeah, you're pretty sure they said something about a place that started with. You're pretty sure it was an F, Fachmacher or something like that, but you're not sure and you hadn't heard the name before. You're not really from around here.
CL waits for a break in conversation, then asks the group if maybe that's any help at all. They were talking about something fastmonger or fastmonger or fishmonger. I don't. Was there something there?
And I roll to see if I can recognize syllables.
Roll me nature or history, whichever one you want for kind of topography or reading a book.
Same history.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, moves over, puts a hand on your shoulder. Are you okay?
Abigail, that is not your neck of the woods. Thorig, You're more from the north, but you're pretty sure that no, that doesn't make any sense.
CL looks at everybody that's gathered around the fire. I'm pretty sure they called it Fishmonger. Is that a village around here? Fishmonger?
The River Robin does flow through Everland. I'm sure there are quite a few fishmongers that live there.
Azrael
Well, that must be
wants to
it.
try to figure out what he's talking about.
Andrew wants to roll.
Yeah, like that.
Yep, same thing. History or nature.
Well, that must be it. They must be planning to attack the fishmongers on the river.
Okay, as the more he says fishmonger, and you're over here, you had gotten kind of a map when you had first gotten to Everland, trying to figure out places to go and places around since you had come down from the north up in Icewind Dale. And the place that he's talking about, you are very sure, has got to be Fulcher Milker. And it is, from where you guys are at, almost straight east into the forest. And there's not much of a road to get there unless you go all the way up to the top of the forest and follow the roads down.
All right. What she said.
Oh, CL nods sagely like he sees where he made the mistake.
I've not been to that town, but I have heard of it. It is a strange name. Fulcher Milker? I believe it's Elvish. It's an Elvish name.
Well, how far away is it as?
As with no road to get through the woods to a place you've never been, your best guess would be a slow 3 days, unless you guys end up finding some kind of path through the woods along your way.
Said again what she said. Because I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna attempt that name. And unless we find a path, it's gonna take us a long time. 3 days at least.
And above board is Everland closer than that?
Yes. Everland is, let's see, where did you guys turn off? You got a little ways back. It's about a day and a half away still.
Well, they weren't planning on attacking it tonight. I guess they were going to link up and attack it another day. Dorg's just thinking out loud.
It's possible we've thrown off their plan to attack it. I don't know how many other groups might be linked in on this.
At the very least, we could, have someone from Everland dispatch a warning to them.
I mean, we stopped the letter in its track, or well, y'all stopped the letter in its tracks. I was kind of tied up in the tent there.
I noticed you got free though. You must have been doing something.
Oh well, they didn't tie me too tight. I've had some experience with ropes. It was it was a bit of a struggle, but we got out. There's no big deal. CL continues to pat the horse.
Fine. If the horse likes him, I guess we should move out, huh?
So Abigail's going to read this note aloud because there's a part in it that she didn't catch. I'm going to post it in the play chat. There's something in here about an Everland infiltration. That's got to be at least as important to share the news on too.
Guys, I kind of want to take this wagon. Remember when we were driving that wagon, half of us could sleep on it, the other half could stay watch while we traveled?
Yeah.
You think the pony can pull this?
If the pony can't pull this, I'll help pull it.
I mean, it's a free cart. You guys okay if we take it?
I could push.
That's what I did with the last cart. I think that's why Evie stopped biting me as much.
Looks like it's about the same size.
Evie starts nosing around into a grain of sack that's inside the wagon.
Yeah, there's plenty more of that,
Is it a
girl,
grain
if you
of
just
sack?
pull this wagon.
Sack of grain.
Can I attempt to hitch her to the wagon?
Yeah, there's a rolled up bedroll in the back, a sack of grain, another little pot that has some rations in it, and some tack for a horse.
Alright, should I try animal handling?
Yes.
I'd like to give Thorig the help action on that.
All right, an advantage.
Damn it,
Azrael,
I rolled too high.
feel like helping me burn some stuff?
And advantage, I'm guessing.
Yep. All
She's
right,
really
she
hoping
does-
to get bit.
She does. I know. I was like, come on, roll low. No, she doesn't bite you. She just kind of shakes a little bit as you take her saddle and her bridle off and you hook her up to it. And she pulls it a foot or two and then kind of looks back at you and roll me an insight. She looks happy to be pulling a cart again. You think maybe she thinks this way she won't get left out in the rain again?
Alright, I think I found a purpose for the beast.
Does she need help with the cart? Because I'm still willing to push.
I
No,
think
at
she'll be
least-
fine.
Yeah, with this above board with this load, a horse can pull quite a heavy load, and this is super light.
What if we add people to the cart for a rest?
Yeah, I'm about to go over to Tyrell and go, you look like you could use meditation.
I'll be fine.
No, seriously. Sit on the wagon. Take a nap. Or whatever elves do.
I'll read my book.
Thorig shrugs. I tried. Don't anyone tell me I didn't try.
I don't know what else to do.
Don't let it go any further. Go past it.
I volunteer. I'll take the first watch. As we're walking.
CL steps up. I'd also volunteer to take first watch. I'll lead Evie here.
Alright, I'll be in the rear with the gear. Just watching behind us as we walk.
In the rear with the gear.
I'll be off to the left side of it.
I'll keep you company, Thorig.
How many people can nap on the wagon?
I'm looking.
I'm sorry, AFK a minute.
Yep, you're good.
All right, Evie, you want to head on out now?
Roll animal handling to see how well she likes following you in this cart. So it says a horse
Absolutely.
can pull about 390 pounds.
Little animal handling every time. Here we go.
200 pounds is about the size of a car.
It's gonna work one time for sure. 100%.
You do have heroic inspiration if you wanted to use it before I tell you what happens, since you're human.
Oh yeah, I'll absolutely use that inspiration. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Is she a draft horse or a riding horse or pony?
She's a pony.
So 225 pounds is all she'll carry.
Oh, really? And the wagon weighs
That's a
200.
10.
Okay, that's a little better. She nuzzles you a little bit, and then you see her kind of like plant her feet and begin to pull. And you can see that even just having nobody in the wagon is a bit of a strain, because she is a tiny pony, and this is a cart that weighs about 200 pounds.
You should be able to pull it just empty, right?
So she can pull it, but as far as, I'm going to say one person can happen it at a time, and she'll keep it moving.
I'll help push it from the back here, and that'll keep it going.
I'll say if somebody pushes it, and you don't have a bunch of stuff in it, 2 people can sit in it.
Y'all, I reckon we better make this card a little bit lighter, you know, especially if we're going to have... I'm sorry, what was your name? Speaking to the quiet one.
Tyrell.
If we don't have Tyrell rest up on this ride, we need to get some of this... looks like there's a bunch of tack and gear and such in this cart. Maybe we can do without. We're only going a little ways to this town.
Plus, we can pass out the rations that are in there.
Yeah, I could certainly carry some more.
There's a 24 ration haul from this camp. How many people
Back.
are in this group now? I'm just going to divvy that out. Everybody, you can add, I don't want to math, 4 rations to your inventory.
I'm gonna add 8 because of Tyro.
Huh?
I'm gonna add 8. I'm gonna add Tyros.
I'm just gonna add 3 because I probably ate one while we're sitting.
Sure, that makes sense. They're all pretty much standard. It looks like somebody here probably cooked and cured and dried things. A lot of jerky, some berries and nuts. It's all been dried. All right, Evie started moving with Abigail pushing from the back. It can hold Az and Tyrell. Nyx would want to be, he's a rogue, so he'd be up, out, around as well, walking. Invictus, you're on the side, and Thorig, you're in the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and CL, you're leading Evie. Here we go.
Above board, we're going north back to the road.
Yeah, well, if you guys are headed back towards Everland, you'd be going northwest to get back to the road. You went southeast to get here. And also above board, if you're wanting to make it back for the end of the festival, you will need to stop making stops.
CL, there's a Discord channel called Maps.
So there is.
If you go up to the top of that, the top is the map of Everland, the city. But the second one will show you where we're at a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Everland shows up as near the top of the map, and then we are on the road between Alliston's Hold and Everland, but we dipped into the high forest, which is that forest that's just kind of south of that area.
You're about halfway between where the F is for Fulker and the little dot for Alliston's Hold. If you drew a straight line there, you'd be about halfway between those 2 points.
And who has this map on their person that we can refer to?
Azrael has one for sure. She got one the first day she got to Everland. Above board.
I
above board. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I only know because I was going back and reading a bunch of session notes, and I'm like, oh, Asriel got a map on her first day. All right. Well, you're headed back towards Everland then? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You make it
Yeah.
back. Okay. You make it back out of the high forest and to the spot on the road where you had taken Jack and Leah captive. And you make that by late afternoon. And you are back here. Plus a wagon. You can go ahead and move yourselves around for marching order back on the road.
Taking a while to load that map for me.
I tried refreshing, it doesn't help either.
Oh, let me refresh. Maybe that'll help. Or none of us will have a map. We'll see. Oh.
Yeah.
It refreshed and it took me back to the old one.
I just see it die getting drawn.
Okay. I'm on there now. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah, I can see us now.
Okay. It took mine a little while once I refreshed it too.